My two-way advocacy isn't motivated by some narcissistic ideological dogma. It's motivated by the belief that the most important thing anyone has in this world is their life and the ability to protect it. Right now, the best way to protect your life against violence is with a gun. And the millions of people who went out and purchased a gun during the pandemic proves that. Because of this, I believe at a minimum, there should be a reasonable legal pathway for all non-violent felons to get their gun rights back. Recently, Lil Wayne, a rapper I grew up listening to, was arrested and charged with being a felon in possession of a gun.
New at 5, trouble for rapper Lil Wayne. He was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. According to court documents, today's development stems from a trip to Miami on a private plane last December. That's when authorities say they found the weapon during a search of the jet. The rapper is expected in federal court next month and faces up to 10 years in prison if he's convicted.
Ironically, Wayne became a felon because in 2009, he was caught with the gun in New York. That's it. Had it been Texas or any other state that actually believes in the right to bear arms, he'd be fine. But New York, especially at that time when Mike Bloomberg, one of the most anti-gun for everyone except himself people on the planet, was the mayor, was and continues to be the most anti-gun state in the country. Wayne didn't kill anyone, he didn't assault anyone, he didn't threaten anyone, he was simply doing what millions of Americans do every day. Exercise their right to bear arms. But because the leaders in New York would rather you die defenseless, waiting on the government to come save you, Lil Wayne and countless others have lost their right to adequately protect themselves forever. I want you to think about that. Because one state chooses not to recognize the Second Amendment, you could end up losing your rights in all states for the rest of your life. Because you chose to recognize the Second Amendment in a state that doesn't. If you ask me, that is unconscionable. As a matter of fact, it's downright f***ed up. I, for the life of me, do not understand why the Supreme Court hasn't ruled on this. But they need to, and they need to do it now. Lil Wayne lost his Second Amendment rights because he became a felon for exercising his Second Amendment rights, and he's rich and a celebrity. If they'll do that to him, what do you think they're going to do to you? As far as I'm concerned, the president needs to pardon Lil Wayne and anyone else who's in jail for exercising their 2A rights and is a nonviolent felon who isn't a danger to themselves or society. And there needs to be a legal pathway for all nonviolent felons to get their Second Amendment rights back. Today, there was another growing gun confiscation request in all 50 of our states requesting to confiscate our AR-15s. We want the government to know what would happen if they tyrannically passed their so-called assault weapons ban. I will not comply is a symbolization of defiance against politicians, anti-gunners, and any other tyrannical entity looking to deprive you or your Second Amendment right as put forth in the Constitution of the United States. All right, now we have the performance mask at shop.mrcolionnoir.com. And no, these aren't the masks that suffocate you to death. You can breathe in this mask. It's lightweight material, very high quality. You know how I do. I'm sure the YouTube algorithm is going to do a phenomenal job of suppressing this message. So please share this video with as many people as you can so we can beat the algorithm and get our two-way message out to the masses. Also, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment and hit the bell and subscribe button. If you're looking for where to purchase your defund gun control shirts, hats, and drinkware, there's a link in the description section of this video.